Finally, Yvette Cooper's Smash the Gangs plan is absolutely working its magic, because we have had only nearly 1,200 migrants cross the channel in a single day yesterday. Yeah, sounds like the plan is really working. Huge splash across the front page of the Sunday Telegraph today, saying the PM has lost control of borders, and there you have a picture of one of those dinghies absolutely crammed with migrants. And GB News put up this photo in one of their articles today, which is a picture that was captured of the French police literally just standing by on the beach, watching the migrants go, watching them get on the boat, watching them leave the country. They're just thinking, well, hey, good riddance, you're Britain's problem now. That's what's going through their heads. These are the guys that we are paying an insane amount of money, and they're just not even doing their job. So the GB News article has said that the UK pays France 480 million, as you guys will know, to patrol the beaches. But they've actually stopped fewer migrants from crossing the channel than they have in the previous couple of years. The article says, despite this, French authorities are intercepting fewer channel migrants than at any time since the first small boats arrived, with the latest figures revealing that they prevented 8,347 asylum seekers from reaching UK waters in small boats so far this year. I also don't know how do they calculate that figure. In fact, I reckon that figure is probably inflated, because when they see all these migrants just scatter and run away into the bushes when the police intercept, it's not like they've got time to count them all. I wouldn't be surprised if the French police even overestimate the number of migrants that have stopped boarding these vessels. Sounds a bit fishy to me. And yet we've got a new record. Okay, so we had that huge record on May the 21st of 825 migrants crossing in one day. You thought that was a lot. But oh no, now we've had nearly 1,200, nearly 1,200 cross the channel in a single day yesterday. And the Home Office's excuse for this is so pathetic. Let's take a look at it. A Home Office spokesman said, so not Yvette Cooper, she hasn't got the guts to come up and respond herself. We've of course just got a spokesman who says the same old rubbish. Don't worry guys, we're working on smashing the gangs. They have said, we all want to end dangerous small boat crossings which threaten lives and undermine our border security. The people smuggling gangs do not care if the vulnerable people they exploit live or die, as long as they pay, and we will stop at nothing to dismantle their business models and bring them to justice. That is why this government has put together a serious plan to take down these networks at every stage. Serious? Really? Through international intelligence sharing under our Border Security Command, enhanced enforcement operations in northern France, and tougher legislation in Border Security, Asylum and Immigration Bill, we are strengthening international partnerships and boosting our ability to identify, disrupt and dismantle criminal gangs while strengthening the security of our borders. What a load of complete ludicrous babble from the Home Office that just doesn't stack up with reality. And it's nearly a year, I know, shocking, nearly a year since Labour came to power, since Keir Starmer took office, since they were going to start smashing the gangs, and there is no proof that it is working. Okay, I understand that things take time, I understand it's a complicated issue, but they're talking here about there being enhanced operations, enforcement operations in northern France. Well, hang on a second, let's just take a look back at that photo. These are the enhanced enforcement operations on the beaches of northern France, just sitting there watching them leave. And I've shown you guys on this channel before videos we've had recently of the police boat in the water just standing by, and then the equivalent of the French RNLI or whatever they call them, also getting in the water with the migrants, not to stop them, but to literally help them get on the boats and leave. They're just making sure, they feel like they're doing their job. They think that their job is to help them get to Britain safely. That is what we see. They're just making sure, if anyone starts drowning or anything, we'll save them because that's our duty. So they're not stopping them from getting on the boats and stopping them from getting to Britain. They're literally helping them to do so. They literally help ferry the boats to the centre line of the channel and then hand them over to Border Force, who will often pick them up, not at the cliffs at Dover, but at the centre line of the channel, and watch them and, make sure they make it safely to our shores. That is the reality. The French are taking us for fools, and then the Home Office put out this absolutely pathetic statement acting like it's all cool and the French are cooperating with us and doing our jobs, and don't worry, all the numbers will come down soon, the Smashing the Gangs project is working. No, it's not. Don't be fooled, ladies and gentlemen, and clearly you are not fooled, because the polls very clearly show people are not buying Starmer's BS. People are switching to reform instead. Anyway, that is the latest on the migrant madness. I'm Chloe Dobbs. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to Reasoned if you're not already. And also, if you're another young person interested in contributing for Reasoned, please send us a 1-minute video of yourself to join@reasoned.uk and we'll see what we think.